It was one of the weirdest drafts I've ever seen. Mike, who won the draft? Who won round one?
You know, it's a strange draft. And if the prices teams paid to move up in the rounds were indications that the quarterbacks were the ones that they were coming to get. All the other prices were fairly moderate to move around. I think the winner is Deshaun Watson because he went to a team that he doesn't have to be the guy to make everything go. He's just got to play within himself. He's got a really good defense. He's got Lamar Miller behind him. They've got some good skill players. He can make enough plays with his feet. He's a guy that can give them some real character to their offense and give them some toughness, something they really need. I think he went to the perfect situation. You know, Mahomes goes to Kansas City, we know he's going to redshirt, right? So Trubisky goes to Chicago, you got to believe he's going to redshirt, right? So Watson slides into a job that, you know, unless Tom Savage beats him out, I think it's the perfect place.
Bill O'Brien with one of the worst lies of all time. He said that Tom Savage is still the starter. And that by August, that may change. For me, starting a new regime in San Francisco, they're going to need as many picks as possible. And this is assuming, by the way, they don't go full Browns and just never pick players. You know, they just keep trading down and down. But for me, the San Francisco, to basically move down one slot and pick up 2 3s and a 4 from the Bears. You still get Solomon Thomas, who was your guy all along. Right. They weren't going to take a quarterback at 2. And then, you know, at 31, you get Reuben Foster. I think in order to start basically that roster needs, there's 22 starting positions. They probably need 19 or 18 players, in order to kickstart that rebuild. And so I think to get 2 quality players like that and the middle round picks, I think that's phenomenal for John Lynch and Kyle Shanahan.
I mean, look, Reuben Foster's shoulders were the concern.
Yeah.
The medical on him was the concern. So if he's healthy and he can come, I think he'll start out on PUP. But when your Mike linebacker is slow in your defense, and Navarro Bowman really hasn't recovered from all those injuries, the 49ers were slow on defense. I think now with Foster, they become faster. And I think with Solomon Thomas, when you add him into the mix with Buckner and with Armstead, all of a sudden now you're starting to get somewhere. And look, when you got a 6-year contract, Kevin, you can take all the time you need because nobody's asking you to turn it around when it's completely guaranteed, and I think that's why Kyle's making these moves.
All right, those 2 teams won the first round, and also neither has Brock Osweiler.